Hello everyone, welcome to this time expressions video. In this video, we are going to talk about how to express the time of day. Okay, it's very simple, and you would talk about the time of day to express your routine, what you do in the different times of day. Let's take a look at the board. I have a question. When do you? And let's make a question. When do you wake up? Okay, when do you wake up? And you want to express the time of day. Very easy. In the morning. When do you wake up? In the morning. Make sure you have the. Don't say in morning. In the morning. When do you wake up? In the morning. When do you take a shower? In the morning. When do you go to work? In the morning. Okay? Let's look at the next one. In the afternoon. When do you take a nap? Okay, you take a quick sleep. When do you take a nap? In the afternoon. Okay, I like to take a nap in the afternoon. When do you go home after work? When do you go home? In the evening. When do you eat dinner? In the evening. When do you watch TV? In the evening. Okay, so these are very easy ways to express the different times of day. Make sure you have in the. All right, let's look at the next ones. They're using at, okay? So this first one is using at night. In the evening, at night. Very similar, but in the evening is usually talking about early evening, okay? Around 6 p.m. to 10 p.m., okay? That's the evening time, relaxing time. At night is probably after 10 p.m., you're going into 1 a.m., 2 a.m., 3 a.m., very late time, okay? That's usually when we say at night. All right? So if I said, when do you go home from work? And you said in the evening, okay, I know it's early. But if I asked, when do you go home from work? And you said at night, I would think, oh, very late, maybe after 10 p.m. All right. You have to be very careful walking on the street at night. All right, the next two are very exact times. Okay, at noon, at midnight. Noon is only 12 p.m. That is noon. So when do you have lunch? You can say at noon. All right. Midnight is only 12 a.m. Okay, very late. When do you go to bed? At midnight. Okay, very, very late. Only 12 p.m., only 12 a.m. They're very exact times. All right, so these are different ways to express the times of day. Let's take a look at a few examples. Okay, let's look at these examples. The first one, I exercise in the morning. I exercise in the morning. The next one, my lunchtime is at noon. My lunchtime is at noon. The next one, I like to go swimming in the afternoon. I like to go swimming in the afternoon. And the next one, I eat dinner in the evening. I eat dinner in the evening. And the next one, I eat ramyeon at midnight. I eat ramyeon at midnight. And the last example, be careful walking alone at night. Be careful walking alone at night. Okay, I hope you understand how to express the different times of day in English. I'm going to ask you a question now. When do you study English? Okay, what time of day do you study English? When do you study English? I suggest the best time to study English is in the morning, okay? In the afternoon is not so good. A lot of my students are always very tired in the afternoon. In the evening is okay, but never, never at night. That's too late. All right. So I hope you understand these time expressions. See you next video.